Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another single-player episode. Last time we were playing, I was just starting to process the remainder of our block here. So I think we're just going to start off and keep going where we left off here. That way we can keep going forward and move on to the next block when we're ready. There we go. So I'm going to burn through these, and then I think what's going to happen is I'll bring the logging truck up here and we can start loading up some of this stuff. Which could be a hell of a mess. We'll see. I don't know how that's going to go. I might even... Well, I'm going to try it with this loader. If this loader's too hard for the longs, I might get a button top for the future stuff. But I think we'll be able to do it. That loader's pretty good. Wow, I cut that one up pretty far, didn't I? Oh, well. Don't tell the boss. I won't tell the boss if you don't tell the boss. How about it? Okay, there we go. Oh, oh. Easy, processor. Take it down a notch. So I think I told you guys in one of the last videos I did, I was working on delimmer, so that's still kind of coming along here. I've been playing around with that kind of consistently, trying to figure out the best method. I think I got the mechanics down just about right. It's going to be interesting sacrifice-wise to seeing what I can actually do. I'm using that Amarok's body, that yellow loader over there. I'm using that body for the delimmer, and I might just change the color of it just because we already have a yellow one. So I might change it to green possibly, or maybe another color, but green probably, and then attach that on there. But it should be kind of fun. Like I said, I'm constantly, I don't know what is with me, but I'm constantly watching all of these delimmer videos, like all the time, just because I want to. It's kind of a weird. It's not like easy to understand. Like if you watch a delimmer, it kind of makes sense, and then sometimes like when you're looking at it from a modding perspective mechanically, it doesn't make any sense the way it is when you're trying to apply it to this game. It's like, I don't know if you can make the slider. I don't know if the slider will catch the log. I don't know how to catch the log if it does. You know, like. Definitely lots of avenues I got to look at to make it proper, but I think it's gonna work like a charm. I have a really cool plan for doing it. I mean, it's not gonna be super realistic. The big problem we have with Giants is that there's no delimbing, straight up delimbing script by itself. It's just attached to this processor or attached to the chainsaw, but there's no, like, you know, touch a tree to remove limbs with this, you know, node or object. So there's no real way to use the delimmer in the sense that you can delimb trees, I don't know, accurately, I guess you could say. But so what I'm doing right now is I'm designing it so when you reach into a pile of trees laying on the ground, you make your first cut with the processor script, but you can't actually run the tree like I'm running it through the processor right now. So what'll happen is you make your first cut, and on that first cut, if I can set it up properly, it's just going to remove all the limbs right away, just simply because we don't have a delimb script that'll work. So as soon as you make your first cut, not only does it attach it to the head of the machine so you can drag it back to the other grapple, but it removes all of the limbs off of it right away. So then, you know, I bet you we could process a pile super fast. So it's still very much a prototype right now. So next time I record, I don't know, maybe it will be ready by then, I don't know, we'll see. But I might, I'll bring it in here and you guys will see it for sure. But it should be pretty wild. Oh look, there's a mark tree. We cut a mark tree. Oh no. Oh, there's like marks on the top, I never realized that. I wonder if that's just because it's such a long tree, it probably just repeats the texture that I put on it. But at least we know some trees are marked. Oh, we want that over here. Perfect. Okay, so there's a big pile of crap, and we cleaned up all the trees, so I'm just going to back this thing into a hole here. So now, let's go get our logging truck. That should be safe there. We can actually chip this real quick with our imaginary chipper, wherever that is. There we go. Alright. There we go. Chip, 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 chip. Feels like I'm driving a Zamboni when I have this thing. It's just funny. Oh. Like I said, I might give this thing a little more speed so I can really give her, but I haven't done that yet. I think I mentioned that in a previous video, but should be pretty fun. Okay, so that's done. Now what we need to do is, I guess we'll go get our logging truck, assuming we have one somewhere. Oh, maybe we don't have one. I think I disconnected it for a different truck. So let's grab this one here. Snowplow, don't need that yet, but we will soon. Alright. Yeah, oh yeah, that's kind of glitchy. I never noticed that. Let's see if we can back up. I wish I could see out this. Just see if I could back up with this in mind. Maybe we can use our mirrors. No, I don't think I'm that good either. Oh man, wish I could see behind me. Then I could probably just back right up to it. We were kind of on the right path. Should cut the head off that seat so you can turn around and look at the back. Alright, so anyway. This is my modding self. I'm just like always looking at things going, hey, oops. What can I change to make this more efficient? That's why I really, like, when I actually play these single player episodes and stuff, I really have to disconnect myself from being a modder and being a player, because if I come in here being a modder, then I don't even, it's not that I'm not enjoying the game, but I'm not focusing on the game's actual, like, you know, beautiful landscape, and I'm like, oh, how come this truck's getting, you know, bounces in the road when I'm pulling this much weight, or how come it's, you know, how come I can't see out the back window, how come I can't, you know, like, all these little things always come to mind. I remember when I first started playing, I was just like, ah, cool, this machine picks up logs, and that was as far as it went. Now it's like, hey, could the grapple be better? What are the physics? How's it calculating this? Da 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 da. Yeah, I need to turn off the Einstein modding mode and then change it over to just get her done, have fun logging mode. Alright, so we're gonna drag this bugger all the way up here. What's the best method? Probably... I don't know, actually. Let's get rid of these little guys first here. There we go. Okay, so it should be somewhere around here. I'll just shut you down. Shut you down, shut you off. Look at those ugly ends on those. Those are not mill acceptable, but you know what? They're still gonna buy them. Alright, so now we're gonna see if we can load these buggers on here. Beauty. So, alright, let's try loading logs with this thing. I think we did already a little bit, but I didn't really have a whole lot of time to really test it out, so we'll see how she goes here. There we go. That's a nice start. Well, actually, we could be like a proper loaderman and actually sort this out a little bit. Build a base here. Peel them forward. There we go. Now we got kind of a base there. Then what we want to do is build a base on the other side now. 3 of these big ones here. Probably keep it about here. I was thinking about getting track IR and trying that out actually. Somebody said it's actually really, really good. Whoops. Then I could actually look and see what the hell I'm doing. Man, my depth perception is just going to shit out of this other monitor here. There we go. Alright, so just a sec here. Always with longs, I'm a little more finicky. Shorts, I don't give a crap because they just land wherever they do, so I just toss them on in bunches. But longs, I always like to kind of move them around, make a nice load out of it, or nice load out of it. All right. We get our Laterno back here. It's in the modding shop right now, getting repaired. It's got a few little quirks and things on it that need to get repaired for sure. There we go. Let's see if we can get a big old grab here. There we go. Man, was all gonna fit on there? I don't know. Oh, too far on one side. Make these stakes a little bit wider, I think. Or just learn how to, load. That would be good too. Sorry, I'm deep in focus here, so just bear with me. If I go quiet ever, it's because I'm thinking about what I'm doing. Ah, well, you know what? That's a lost cause, that one log. We're not going to go hunting. That'll just take way too long. Let's see. Yeah, some big stuff in here. Holy cow. Ooh, it's a heavy one. Ooh. How did we do? Ah, we lost another one. I'm not following my own rules of loaderman here. Usually I try to stay 90 degrees. So then what you do, you pick up your logs 90, then you turn 90, and then you should be able to put them right under the trailer like no big deal. But I don't think I've been following my own rules here. So let's see, are they all hanging off the other side of that truck? I can't even see on this hill. Oh, we got one straggler. Oh no. Let's see if we can dart around to the other side here. You get quite a bit of logs in there. A little bit of a hiccup in the middle there somewhere. Oh man, I saw this video of this guy loading a truck with a delimiter. Man, I thought that was so neat. So that's going to be something I'm excited about as well. I'm going to try anyway. Yeah. Man, rough day loading. That's what we can call our next logging group. RDL. I'm just going to let those... Oh, these little shit sticks here, what are they doing? So let's see here. Oops, we smashed the boom of the other machine. We'll just let these pile up against that machine there, and then when we do that bottom load, I'll just grab them and put them on. I don't have any more room on that truck, so... Enough. Man, so maybe what I need to do on this trailer, I see the stakes look really thin. I know I changed them, but I didn't think I made them that thin, but they look really thin. So I think what we'll do is expand those stakes out to the a little bit wider. So we can hold a little bit more wood on those sucker. All right, how long did that take us? Way too long. We're almost at the end of our video already. Oh boy. You know what? This video is going to run long because I'm going to unload this logs. I'm going to unload it. I don't care how long it takes. We're going to get her done. We're going to do this big drop off this hill, which is probably not a good idea, but we're doing it. Look at that. See? Like it never even happened. Gotta remember we got a load on now, so I can't just whip her down this hill like I used to. It's a little tipsy. Beauty. You know what I really want? I want like a tiny steering wheel, like a little miniature steering wheel that I could have at my desk. I wonder how I could rig that. I guess I could just get a normal size steering wheel and then like put a little tiny steering wheel on it or something. I just hate, like I liked having a steering wheel, but I absolutely hated having a giant steering wheel on my desk in front of it. I don't know, it was just a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna look into that. Okay, so maybe because we're almost over the video, I'm gonna bring it to the mill, but I'm not gonna actually unload it. I'll just park it right here for now. Park or load, bring it in the morning. Beauty. Alright, okay guys, we'll catch you on the next one. We'll unload this. Maybe, I don't know if I have enough time. I'll try to fix these bunks. There's new trailers and stuff I'm working on as well, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, so we'll unload this when I get back, and then we'll keep cleaning up that block. See you on the next one, you betcha.